Hey, welcome everyone. This is going to be the start of a series of videos that I'm going to start posting on my YouTube channel. I have a real passion for the industry that I work in. That's going to be heating and air. Specifically, with my current position, most of my videos are going to pertain to residential applications, troubleshooting, tips and tricks. And the reason for this, I think in our industry, as we gain experience, some people gain an ego with it, and I'm no exception. And I don't like it. I think we need to be a little more accepting and embracing to those trying to learn. And I don't like some of the comments that I've made about people, towards people trying to get into the industry and learn. And I think we just all need a helping hand sometimes. So I'm going to do a series of videos. I'm gonna try and take y'all on some of my service calls. I tend to see a little bit of everything, from bad metering devices, organic growth on coils, chemical imbalances, failed compressors, everything. We see it all. To be specific, I'm in the eastern North Carolina area. We have a lot of heat pumps, very few geothermals, quite a few straight ACs with gas furnaces, and on the rare occasion, oil furnaces. So hopefully, I can cover a broad range of issues, and with that, kind of elaborate on the troubleshooting process and what's incorporating that, because it's very, very difficult. And I think we forget this often in our industry. It's very difficult to remember where we all came from, and the fact that it takes a lot of knowledge to do what we do. Everything from on a simple service call, you might have to troubleshoot some electrical circuits, both high and low voltage, as well as follow through with troubleshooting refrigeration issues and airflow being one of our biggest. So I'm gonna try and do my best to explain things thoroughly. Hopefully, these videos find those seeking that knowledge, and I hope that it helps them. And if you have any questions, please post in the comments. I'll try and review them, and I'm sure any issue that I run into, if you got the question, very, very shortly, I'll run into that issue again, and I will keep that in mind, any comments, and I'll try and elaborate on those, because sometimes when you've been doing this for a while, you forget the basics, and sometimes you forget to explain those. And even if you're training with a tech in the field, he may forget to tell you some of the things that he just takes for granted, some things that he or she actually might have understood for a very long time, and just we don't think about it. So hopefully this goes somewhere, and y'all come up with some good comments, good questions, and I'll do my best to show you the benefits of my experience, as well as share some resources. There's people all throughout this industry who love to share knowledge, good knowledge at that. One of the best things, my first video is just going to start with this, food for thought. One of the best things I've ever been told was by my previous employer, who told me, he said, learn the trade, not the tricks of the trade. And that didn't dawn on me till today. I was actually training somebody, and he had mentioned his only experience was in a very specific piece of equipment that dealt with R22, and he had basically memorized where his high side pressure and low side pressure should be for, I'm gonna say, nominal operation. When I say nominal, I mean pretty much like, let's say 75-degree dry bulb outside temperature, trying to cool a space. Okay. Um, there's a lot more that goes into that to determine that that's where your pressure needs to be. But it was at that moment that I realized there's a lot of tricks of the trade, and I used to rely on those. It wasn't until I met my previous employer that I sought out other resources and more knowledge and information to better myself. And I want to share that with everyone else. As I learn too, I'm learning every single day. I'm no exception. I think we're all learning. Anybody who has an open mind and willing to expand, and the first step of that is willing to admit that you don't know everything, and none of us do. My previous boss was an extremely intelligent person who would say that almost on a daily basis. I don't know everything, even though I thought he did, and he might. But he always said, I don't know everything. He was smart enough to realize that though, and seek out the knowledge he didn't know. And I think that was the one of the biggest keys to his success, alongside of his devotion and dedication. And I'm gonna try and follow through with that same mindset and mentality if I can. Like I said, if you got anything, post it, please. I look forward to it. Thank you.